Well, hello there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pamela if you're new. You know, I try to keep things positive on this channel, so I don't usually talk about products that I don't like. If it doesn't work for me, I keep it cute and keep it pushing. But I definitely do think there's value in sharing products that just don't work. Now, I am a licensed esthetician, but this video is going to be more so based on my consumer experience using these products. This is not going to be an ingredient breakdown type of scientific video. We all have different skin types, different skin conditions, and different environments that we live in, right? So everyone's skin is going to react differently to these products. These are just some that personally I didn't like. This is going to be like a really casual video too. I'll be getting ready while I'm talking about these products, so let's get into it. So my skin type is dry. I do have a bit of post-inflammatory erythema, which are those red marks that are left after an acne breakout. My skin type is slightly sensitive and I do have hormonal acne. So right now I am dealing with a couple of breakouts that are stress related. I can tell because they're on my forehead and I always break out. I'll show you how I cover those up today too. I'm gonna keep y'all in close for this. I do also have a virtual skin consultation business if you are interested in working together to, I was trying to be cute for this video, but it's getting in my hair now. So yeah, if you are interested in working together one-on-one to heal a skin concern, I do specialize in the treatment of acne and multicultural skin conditions. It's all virtual, so you get professional help from the comfort of your own home anywhere in the world, and I am super proud about that. So let's get right into these products. I have like a little list here on the side if you see me looking off there. Oh, okay. The first product that just did not work for me, it is the byoma moisturizing gel sunscreen. This one, I love everything about this product except for one thing, and it's bad. This is the first product that I've tried from byoma. I know a lot of y'all have been asking me to review the brand. I love that it lists all of the active ingredients right here on the side, but it also states the purpose and the function of each of these ingredients, which I think is just so fantastic. Lactic acid is used in this sunscreen, and I know some people are like scared of the word acid, but some other people who may have heard of lactic acid before know that it is a chemical exfoliant. I think it's super interesting because within the breakdown you're able to see that ingredients are multi-purpose, right? So because acids have a very low pH, they can be used in certain formulations to help balance the pH if the product originally is a little too alkaline, meaning that it would have a higher pH. So just as a skincare nerd, I personally think that's really fascinating. This sunscreen has like the most beautiful lightweight texture. It is one, I'm really upset that I don't like it because this is a product that I would have loved to recommend across all skin types, across all skin tones, and it's affordable. But y'all, the pilling on this sunscreen is simply unacceptable. I've used this product a lot of different ways under multiple different moisturizers, different products underneath for reapplication. Like I've tried. The beef between, I don't know, me and that pilling is personal because it has ruined quite a few makeup looks after I've already left the house. And that was just like embarrassing. Now, if you don't wear makeup, does the sunscreen still pill? Sometimes, yeah, it does. Not all the time. Either way, it's just not the sunscreen that I would recommend. I actually think I'll make a video on some summer sunscreen recommendations because I'm trying out this new sunscreen and I really like it, and y'all, it's only like $12, so stay tuned for that. Also, if you're wondering what I do with the concealer, it's just a little makeup side tangent here. I like to place it on first in like dots, and then I utilize the actual applicator. This is the Kosas Revealer Concealer in Tone 6. And I use the side of the applicator after I've applied everything where I want to go and just flatten it and spread it all out. Then I'll give the product a couple minutes to like dry down and absorb, and then just blend out the perimeter. This way you're getting a nice amount of coverage from it, but like it feels like there's nothing on your skin. You know what I mean? It's super lightweight. This is also a really good concealer for a drier skin type. Moving on to the next product that this product I actually hate is such a strong word, but it's the new Fenty Beauty makeup remover, the Fenty Skin, excuse me. Their cleansing balm. If you are someone with even slightly sensitive skin, skip this. Skip this product. I would kind of recommend skipping a lot of products in the brand. I do know that they came out with a fragrance-free option for some of their more popular products, which I think is really smart because the amount of fragrance in these products is like, it's not even that it smells so strong. It's that I put this cleansing balm on my skin and my skin started to like tingle and burn from a cleansing balm. That has never ever happened before. Like, I took it off. I couldn't even test how well it removed makeup because I had to take it off. It was irritating my skin so badly. And fragrance, it normally irritates my skin some, but not to that extent. I hate to say it because like I love Rihanna and I definitely don't want to say anything bad about her online. I feel like with celebrity skincare, their purpose is really for people who are fans and for people who don't have real immediate skin concerns. You know what I mean? I really don't suggest going to celebrity skincare lines if you're dealing with a specific skin concern. There are so many other well-researched brands out there. And you know, that's the thing about Fenty Skin. I'm kind of surprised because I know that Riri's got money, right? And I know that, of course, she's not a cosmetic formulator herself or a cosmetic chemist. So she would be hiring some of the best people out there. I'm genuinely surprised that they would say that it was okay to have that much fragrance in a product, because I'm not the only one that feels this way about the brand entirely. Like, the fragrance in there is, even if you have the slightest sensitivity, the slightest, like, these products will irritate your skin. So yeah, I tried that for one day, immediately gave it away, and would never let that product touch my skin again. Is that harsh? Is that harsh to say? It's true. Sorry. If you don't have sensitive skin, I mean, I guess, like, sure, you could use the product. I'm sure some people like it. That was a little shady. Alright, I kind of just use whatever brush like is clean. So right now I'm using a blending brush actually to blend out my concealer, because like, why not? I'm actually gonna use this one instead. So the next product I did not care for is from Skinfix, and I really like Skinfix, but this was just personal. Like, my skin did not agree with this product for whatever reason, and I'm genuinely shocked because it is intended for barrier repair. Their Barrier Plus Triple Lipid Collagen Niacinamide Activating Serum. This barrier repairing serum impaired my barrier. Is that the right word? Yeah, my skin didn't like it. My skin was actually burning using this, and I was like, wow, what is in this product that's making my skin burn? And honestly, I didn't really go back and look at the ingredients. I just stopped using it and like donated that too. But yeah, I was really surprised about that. So again, I guess if you have like sensitive skin, I don't know, I'll actually have to go back and like really look at the ingredients in that, because I'm genuinely surprised that that product burned my skin. Not burned, yeah, no, it made my skin irritated, I'll put it that way. It was not comfortable, and that was shocking. This is kind of a long list of products and we're just getting started, y'all. So all right, now if you are subscribed on YouTube, then you might have seen a little community tab post. Shout out to the community tab, because I just love interacting with y'all over there. So much fun. Numbuzin. I have thoughts on Numbuzin. I was planning on testing out the product, doing a full brand review. Well, not a full brand review, but doing a couple products review, because almost all the videos that I see on YouTube of Numbuzin are sponsored. Now, just because someone does a sponsored video does not mean that they're lying or that they're just telling you what y'all need to hear because they're getting a bag from it. That's not necessarily the case. And I saw a lot of YouTubers that I really like and whose opinions I really respect, and I do, you know, I do trust what they're saying, and they like the product. So I'm like, okay, I just wanted to pick up the products for myself and post a video that was non-sponsored, just so that there was something out there on the internet. But I used the products for 3 days and they felt fine going on my skin, but then I started breaking out, and that's never happened from using a skincare product before. Like, my skin was doing really well during the time that I was using that. I had like no texture. My skin was looking phenomenal, truly. And then this was the only thing that I changed in my routine, and all of a sudden I started breaking out. So I discontinued using that, and to be honest though, I started, and you shouldn't really do this if you're reviewing products or trying them out for the first time. You want to incorporate them into your routine separately, so that if one product is causing irritation, you know which one it is. But I didn't do that. I don't think it was both of them. I think that it was one of those products that caused me to break out. I'm leaning, no, I really don't know which one it was. But I tried the Glowing Essence Toner, number 3, the one that's like always talked about in every video. And I tried the number 3 Pore Care Serum. Like I said, application wise, they were both like easy to use. I like the texture. I didn't mind the ingredients or anything, so I'm just, I don't know. Some things are just kind of personal preference, I guess. It definitely works for some people. I think that, you know, everyone's experience is just different. Ooh, and see, look at that skin finish. Gorgeous. Hardly any makeup on there. When you're blending out your concealer though, you always do want to double check in natural lighting. You may think you see it in the mirror, but the sun will never tell a lie. These are two old favorites, but I'm like debating which one I want to use for this makeup look because I've been doing a new technique applying this blush. This is from Merit Beauty. It's their Flush Blush, or the M Cosmetics. I'm feeling this one. I'm feeling this one. The color's just so gorgeous. This is in Sunset Sky. Oh my gosh. You only need the tiniest bit of this, and it's so flattering if you do have like tan, brown, deeper complexions. This is it's just such a pretty color because it comes out like red, but it blends out pretty sheer and kind of like a sort of natural blushing color, even though we don't really blush. Sunset Sky. Now this next product I talked about more in depth in my Glow Recipe brand review video, so if you haven't seen that, it'll be linked right up here. There were a couple products from the brand that I actually didn't like, but the biggest one was definitely the sunscreen. I thought the Byoma pilling, okay, there was a difference between the pilling with these two. Most of these products, unfortunately, I got rid of. I either donated them or I returned them if I had purchased it. So I don't have them here physically to show you the pilling, but I do have photographic evidence because that was crazy. I know how to use sunscreen, y'all. I need you to know that I know how to put on sunscreen and I know how much to use. And I posted my little review on Sephora as I do because, you know, I try to let people know even when it's not videos online. And I don't think some people were too happy that I shared my honest experience, but you know, truth hurts sometimes, I guess, when someone's talking bad about your favorite. But the thing, I really don't know how some people make this sunscreen work because I tried everything. I switched up my routine so many different ways. I used all Glow Recipe products. I'm like, if this sunscreen isn't even compatible with its own brand products, that's a problem. I'm not there with other people. Like, I don't know what they're doing for their skin, but I kind of have a feeling that people are not applying enough sunscreen, and maybe that's why they're not getting the pilling. I don't know, but it pilled up on itself so badly. Now the difference between that one is that the Byoma pilling was very subtle, and it was pilling to the point where you thought you could get away with it. Like, oh, if I just wipe this away, it won't ruin the makeup, or I can fix it. It was pilling that you thought you could fix. At least I did. But the thing is, with that sunscreen, the more you tried to wipe it away, the more and more it began to pill. Now with the Glow Recipe sunscreen, at a certain point, if I kind of took a tissue and really removed a lot of it, then I could work with it. But who wants to struggle that hard with sunscreen? Like, if I had continued to blend it out and kind of suffered through past the pilling phase, then yeah, I could have made the sunscreen work, but who wants to deal with that? Who? So absolutely not. There was also another product from Glow Recipe that I didn't like. Their avocado ceramide serum. I was really surprised that I didn't like that too, because that was the product that I was most looking forward to trying. But yeah, like I said, if you want to know more about Glow Recipe, what you should get, what you should skip, check out that video. Now the next product that it just did not work with my skin was the Stratia Soft Touch AHA. I like Stratia. I partnered with them for a video sharing a couple products, and they were really nice. The liquid gold is a fantastic barrier repairing serum, especially if you do have more of an oily combination skin type, because it is pretty lightweight. If you do have a drier skin type, you can use the gold liquid serum as, did I call it a serum? You can use the product as a serum, but if you do have oily or combination skin type, then you can use it as a moisturizer. Another great option though for barrier repair is also the Crave Beauty Great Barrier Relief. Absolutely fantastic. Oily skin and combination skin might find it a little bit heavier, but if you don't mind, fantastic. Oh my goodness, it is the best barrier repairing serum I've ever used. If your skin is burning at all, if you irritated or damaged your skin barrier, that is the product to go for. The Stratia Soft Touch AHA, it left my skin with a tingling feeling, almost to the point of burning. It kind of sat in between, but I knew that my skin was not comfortable. It was experiencing some irritation using this, and that does happen sometimes when using a chemical exfoliant, but that's just not a feeling that I want to deal with or want to build up to or get past. I'm really not into using the products that tingle unless it's a wash off treatment, or if I'm going to a salon and they're applying a mask, then I'll put up with the tingles, but not for at home products. That's just not for me. Don't use too much of a chemical exfoliant, even if it is gentle. If you're using a lot of it, it'll probably tingle your skin a little bit, so go in with it, a moderate, mild amount. Okay, next product I tried very quickly, and Honestly, this product I tried like a year ago and I don't really remember. I think I didn't like it because it just didn't work. It was the Peace Out Oil Absorbing Treatment. No. Like, I have my notes here to the side and I gave no detailed response. I just said no. And I kind of should have trusted the reviews on Sephora. You can't always trust Sephora reviews because sometimes people just are using the product incorrectly. I will never forget, there was this one review. I've been meaning to tell this story for so long. This is how you know, like, you can't trust everybody's review on Sephora, and just because a product has 4 stars or something doesn't mean that it deserves those 4 stars, because people don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're talking about. So someone gave a hydrating mask 1 star because it did not remove their makeup. Yeah. So very quickly I was like, oh, okay, there are just some people that, like I said, don't know what they're talking about. Also, are y'all seeing like the length of my lashes right now? This is another product that I've been meaning to talk about. Like, I kind of tried to film a video or mention it, but it just didn't fit. Who was gonna tell me lash serums work? Should I make a video on it? Should I just tell you now? I know some people just want to know right now, but maybe I'll make a video on it. I've been using this for the last, I started it in February. It's May. It's about to be June right now. So it's been a couple months of using this, and my lashes, no mascara. I didn't even put mascara on yet. Yeah. Can y'all see the length? Like, my eyelashes have never looked like this before. Never. No mascara yet. And it's giving lash lift. Yeah. So, sorry. Forgot I was filming. Y'all ever just do like the Ariana Grande? Yeah. Anyway, you gotta stay focused. What was I talking about? Lash, yeah, serum. It's from, I will tell y'all right now, it's from Babe Lash. It's expensive, it's like $50. I was just testing it out and I was like, maybe I'll do a video on it if it works. I wasn't expecting for it to work, but surprise, it did. So now I'm chilling with my long lashes. Yeah, I'm getting to it. I'm just using my Glossier mascara. This is like kind of my go-to, especially now that I'm part of the long lash crew. You know, not too much, I don't need too much. The thing is about this mascara though, it dries out like crazy. So I did also make a Glossier brand review, so if you haven't seen that and if you are interested in Glossier or trying out any other products, videos right here. I really hope I'm pointing to the right side. Little hack for eye related makeup products, take some eye drops and this will help re-lubricate the formula. So I just keep this on deck for this mascara. You should also be throwing out mascaras about every 3 months, buying and replacing them too. And I know y'all are not doing that. I love you so much. I have so much love in my heart for y'all. But I know y'all are keeping dirty, dry, crusty mascaras because they're not dirty, dry, and crusty, but they may be filled with some bacteria. So please make sure that you're throwing them out and getting a new one. That's also kind of the reason why, like, I don't think that you have to invest in these prestige mascaras or anything because you're supposed to throw them out and replace them so frequently. So now the next product that I also did not like is the, sorry, I'm like so all over the place, just a little mascara tip. If you should start with your weaker eye application, because I just noticed that people kind of spend more time on their first eye, at least I do, than the second one. And this mascara eye is like much easier for me to do because I'm right-handed, so I start with the left because like I'll give more time and detail to this one. Anyway, the next product that I really don't like is the cosrx pimple patches. I know these are like best sellers, people love these pimple patches, but I'll tell you why I don't like them. When I remove them, why does it feel like I'm ripping off a band-aid? Like a band-aid that has been on me for a week. You know what I'm talking about? Like that pain. Pimple patches should not feel that way. Now, I know some people will like put up with them because they just want their pimple patch to stay on. And there are some brands where their pimple patches don't stay on. Like Starface, those, super cute. But I find that they fall off all the time. So I do understand people's desire to have the pimple patches that stay stuck. But if you want a brand of product that will do that, but will not feel like a band-aid coming off, I recommend the Clog Soft Shield Pimple Patches. I said that's so New York. Soft Shield. They are $6 and I think you get, is it 32 or 34, 60? I don't remember, but it's a good amount of product. I need to focus and finish my mascara because I'm getting distracted, so hold on. Yeah, and I get into that lash, baby, just Glossier. And look, I like Glossier mascara, it's lengthening, but I give credit where credit is due. And the credit belongs to that lash serum. Just using it consistently. Yup, it's getting me right. Yeah, friend. Get into it. Alright, we are almost done. It's just a couple more products. Now the next one, it's called Habit Number 8 Sunscreen Mist. And it is a form of reapplication that you can apply over makeup. That's sunscreen, you know? The problem with this one, and I like a glow, as you could tell. Yeah. I like the dewy look, but this left me looking so greasy, like nasty greasy, where I was embarrassed. So I like the idea of a sunscreen mist over makeup. It makes like reapplication really easy. But again, you know, mists aren't the best for reapplication. The best way to actually reapply sunscreen is to just take your like original sunscreen and reapply it. That's not the best for over makeup. Sunsticks also work, but if you are using a sunstick, make sure to do like 4 different layers. Don't just do one swipe and keep pushing. Stay there in that spot and keep going. That way you're getting the ample amount of sun coverage that it says that it's offering. But with the mist, it's like the particles are just so dispersed that you can't really tell where they're landing, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it's covering the entire face. You know what I mean? But yeah, that one, Grease City. If you do want a sunscreen mist alternative, one that I really like is from Coola. It's the blue bottle. I think it's just called the sun like SPF settings mist or setting spray, something like that. It does have a strong alcohol smell. Ooh, it is. Hold your breath when you spray that one. So I don't really love either of them. I do still think that there's better options out there that I just have not discovered yet, but I would still rather use the Coola, the one that smells like alcohol, over this Habit one that is extremely greasy. Yeah, that's just not one that I would recommend. Next product. Okay, this is one, again, this was probably one of the products that I was most excited for. I remember showing up to Sephora early when they dropped this. This is the Tower 28 Tinted SPF. I didn't like it. They made it seem to me like it was going to be more of a sunscreen that just had such a wide range, and I was so excited for this, you know, a mineral sunscreen that wasn't going to leave behind a white cast because it was going to have that sheer amount of coverage, or so I thought. I thought it was going to be more kind of like a Glossier skin tint with how sheer it is, but it was like a sunscreen that was that formula. Like it just had a little bit of pigment in it, you know, and that's not what it was. This sunscreen, it felt like a foundation to me, and as someone who likes the no makeup type look, I mean, y'all saw I just like spot concealed because I don't like the feeling or the look of like heavy makeup on myself personally. I know some people like that, and if you like it, I love it, except that I don't love it. But hey, to each their own. I think that one was 100% just personal preference, but it made me sad. It's just, if you're someone who's like, you know, very light coverage, it was still just a little too heavy for me. Similarly, another product that I didn't like, this one's actually a makeup product, is the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop. First of all, shout out to Fenty because I always love the names of their products. What I did not love, just personally, like I said, I like the no makeup look. This was a little too heavy for me. This was definitely the heaviest skin tint that I've personally tried. I feel like Ease Drop is best suited for people who really like the full coverage foundation, you know, the full face makeup, but on their off day they want something that's a little bit lighter. This is the skin tint for them. But for the people who are used to skin tints, it was just a little too heavy. There's a product that's really popular from cosrx that I don't like. Okay, let me be serious. I don't hate it. It's the snail mucin essence. Yeah, it's like the most viral product. My skin just personally didn't agree with it. I liked it initially, but after a period of time using it, I believe that I was noticing a little bit of bumps appearing on my skin. It was kind of giving me texture. And I know that some other people experience this as well. This product does work for a lot of people. It's great for hydration. Some say that it helps with hyperpigmentation. I've also seen researchers say that there's not an ingredient within snail mucin that would actually help with hyperpigmentation. Like there's no tyrosinase inhibitors or anything, or any brightening agent really. So the jury's still out on that one. I don't know. Either way, I know that the product does definitely work for some people. It just didn't agree with my skin, so it was just personal. But hey, if you like it, I love it, and this time I mean it. Ding! The last product, I'll say one more, that I didn't love is the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. No, I don't hate this by any means. I don't even know how to describe how I feel about this moisturizer slash hydration mask, other than it feels dry. It feels dry, like a dry wine. Does that make sense? I know a lot of y'all are not over 21 but it's not dry in the sense that it leaves my skin feeling dry. It's a moisturizer, so it's moisturizing, but it's not hydrating. And I know that not every moisturizer is going to be hydrating. Like, you should get your hydration from somewhere else in your routine, but a lot of the moisturizers that I do like have some sort of hydrating property, or they're just more nourishing. It's a moisture that really lasts, and it's not superficial. Like the Summer Fridays, I love the packaging. I love all the Summer Fridays packaging, right? Very Instagrammable. It just felt, I don't know how else to describe it. It didn't feel wet. That's what I mean. Like, some moisturizers, they feel wet. This does not feel wet. Does that make sense? Yeah, I kind of find that a lot of Summer Fridays products, they're cute. I haven't tried the sunscreen though. I think people really like that one. The Dream Oasis, now that one's wet. That is a really nice, really soothing, hydrating serum. It is good for sensitive skin too. That's a good product from Summer Fridays that I really do like. But the jet lag, for the aesthetic, people like to take pictures on the airplanes and stuff, a little jet setter, but nah bruh, I don't think so. So hey, that concludes products that I have secretly disliked. Some of them have been a year or two, and some of them have been pretty recently, like this Byoma sunscreen. I think I'm gonna do an updated sunscreen video because I've been trying out this new sunscreen. Should I do a little sneak peek? You'll have to find out about it in the next video, because I'm definitely gonna make a video on this. I also have it as a base underneath today, and I really think this is gonna be a good one across the board for skin types. Like, it is so lightweight, it's not greasy. Yeah, I think y'all are gonna like this one. What? I hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely showed a bit more of my personality in this one. I don't know, like, let me know if you like videos like this that are more talking and that are more like silly goofy time. Like, I want y'all to take me seriously too. As much as, you know, I want to have fun, I do want y'all to know that like I know what I'm talking about. So I want y'all to like take me seriously as an educator and as someone that you can come to for your personal skin issues, someone that you feel confident in, you know, booking an appointment with, booking a skin session with. But if you like the silly goofy videos, you know, I don't mind doing that too. Oh, this was a long one, but thank y'all so much for watching. I truly hope that you learned something new. I want to know what products out of this list you have tried and you dislike, or that you have tried and you like. Let me know your thoughts. And if I want to know if anybody gets what I'm saying when I say like the Summer Fridays jet lag mask is dry like wine, like it's not wet. I want to know if you feel that too. Okay, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. Stay safe.